If an active AWE is occurring, the dispatch team will identify its nature and severity, limit exposure, and attempt to contain or neutralize the source. If no event is active, check monitoring equipment, perform a limited profile sweep of the area, and check status of the lake house and its staff. Additional information. Relevant operators in the area include the Cult of Tree, Redacted, and Alan Wake, currently missing. Is Redacted Scratch?
What the hell is a para-utilitarian?
Based on reports, the item is a light switch from a LAN cord and part of a severed cord still attached. Eyewitness accounts suggest that the item possessed the ability to alter reality, the changes being based on Redacted. When used by a capable para-utilitarian, parsing this item's effect from that of Cauldron Lake threshold responsible for recurring AWEs in the area is difficult because the only reported uses of the item have occurred near this threshold. Without more data, we cannot confirm if the item intensifies the effect of the threshold or vice versa, or if there's no connection whatsoever. Recorded material from Dr. Hartman after becoming a Redacted have been revealed that Alan Wake eliminated Barbara Yeager, a likely physical manifestation of a Redacted, by inserting the light switch into his chest and flicking the switch. The item is confirmed to have been used in 2010 to turn fictional writing into reality. See file AWE 35. However, it is unclear that the restrictions and limitations of this affected are. It is unclear what the restrictions and limitations of this. Conclusion: the light switch is a possible OOP, but the team cannot conclusively classify the item based on the second-hand accounts. Proper examination and testing is required in order to determine classification and precise effect of the item. On the clicker.
The clicker amplifies any changes to reality suggested by a piece of art. Makes them permanent.
How to rescue Wake.
Yeah. For later.
The cult didn't trust Wake. Or is it Scratch?
I guess they were aware of what Scratch was.
Oh, this is an interview.
An interview? Oh, okay. Interviewer, Karen Estevez, lead agent.
Interviewing Alan Wake.
Oh. Mr. Wake, you have been taken into FBC custody and will receive an in-depth interrogation at a later date, but for now I need to ask if there is anything you can tell us regarding the incident at the hotel, anything we may need to know. There's a force here you don't understand. A presence. It's after me. It wants to consume me. Consume everything. So that is Alan? At least a bit of his consciousness? Poking out of Scratch?
Possibly.
You mentioned this dark presence before. Why does it want you? It feeds on artists, on the art they create. It wants me because of my writing, but it can be any form of art, any artistic expression, music, painting, film, photography. It can feed on any of it, all of it. You have to believe me. We are well aware of this entity, Mr. Wake. We've been tracking this situation here for a long time now. You yourself have been on our radar for over a decade. I'm sure those nuts in the research department are just going to love checking you out. Hey, make a note to redact that before submission. Let's get back on track. You mentioned the light switch earlier. Where is it now? I don't know, but I need it. I can't end this without it. Will you help me get it? Mr. Wake, you are in custody. Pending charges for breaching of numerous federal violation codes. We're not going to give you a suspected paranatural object. You're not fucking listening to me. We are listening just fine. Now, do you have any accomplices? Fuck you. Let me fucking... Let me the fuck out of here. I'm coming... They're coming for me. We're all in danger. Interview was terminated. Was that all?
He's not being very cooperative.
He's talking about ghosts
Wake isn't
or
the
something.
first person the dark presence disguised itself as.
The Shadow Summary. Through extensive interviews with witnesses of AWE 35, the additional details regarding the Shadow A010 have been discovered. This is all
This is about the Dark Presence using Barbara Yager.
Yeah, but like it's like SCP, the SCP Foundation. It's very
It
similar.
is very. It has a very similar vibe. Yeah.
I need to know what information I can still trust.
Clicker still useful? Wait, yeah, it should still be useful. Feeds on artists. Something on Tor.
Wake told me the clicker would fix this. But Wake was actually Scratch. How can I trust anything he said?
The artist must conclude his work. He rides a storm on your piece. Wake up and smell the danger. We told you already, kiddo. What Tom said about the light switch is true. Don't let the story confuse you. You need him to write the ending you want. The clicker can make that ending come true.
But we don't have Wake. Everything we knew about the clicker was true. He wasn't lying.
Okay. We're done here. Let's go find him. Wherever he went. Ah, there.
Yeah, he's putting a thing over his brother's corpse.
I'm sorry about your brother, Elmo.
Yuck was all hard. He always went along with my ideas, no matter how stupid they were. Always happy to help. I got carried away. I never think things through. It's my fault.
I realize it's a bad time. But I need you to tell me everything about the cult of the tree.
The cult is my craziest idea that ever worked. Look, what kind of a cult calls themselves a cult? Exactly. We protect water in Bright Falls. We're the good guys. A secret neighborhood watch. Well, that was the idea anyways. Look, we've always known about the horror inside the lake. When any Taken come out, we kill them.
You don't turn people into Taken. You kill the ones who already have.
Okay.
How long has the cult been around for?
Certain folks around here have always known about Cauldron Lake. Before us, it was the Torchbearers.
Mm-hmm.
When I inherited the mission, I wanted to call it a cult.
Oh, he inherited it.
It was genius. Just a name did half the work. Made people too scared to go into the woods at night.
Oh.
Fear is a great motivator.
That's actually a really good idea.
Yeah, so the torchbearers were the people in society, in the town who actually knew about how fucked shit was. But by the time you get to Alan Wake 1,
There's
most
only
of the people who were torchbearers are so old they're retired, and the only person still doing any stuff is Cynthia Weaver. And Alan was considered the last of the torchbearers, which is why the songs refer to him as the torchbearer and stuff. And Cynthia Weaver even was too old and tired to do it anymore. So when it was time for the next generation to take the mantle and keep things safe, Ilmo had the idea to make the cult of the tree. And to make it like, ooh, there's the spooky cult out there that's going to get you if you go in the woods at night. But instead, they would just hang out. They would just go kill Taken whenever they come out of the water or any other monsters. That's why in the murder scene at the beginning, they had a tripod and they had set up lights and they just had beer and were just waiting. She's like, okay, that Taken's going to come and we're going to go do the thing and we're going to shove the light switch in its chest and flick the light switch the same way Wake killed Barbara Yager. They just did that to every Taken. That's why they had the light switch.
Yeah, he was already a Taken when we started the game. We were playing.
Nightingale was a Taken, and they were gonna do it to Nightingale, but they got interrupted by random tourists.
And that's what set this whole thing off.
Every person who was a member of the cult that you fought in game has been taken. That was a member of the cult.
Yeah, they became taken.
They got corrupted and like taken over. The cult hasn't killed a single person because the taken aren't people anymore.
You could easily mistake them for human because they kind of look like.
You could easily mistake them for humans if you were an FBI agent investigating this weird dead body you found.
Yeah, you wouldn't know that it's like a ghost man.
You wouldn't know that it's essentially a zombie.
You were trying to kill Alan Wake. Why?
Nothing good has ever come out of Cauldron Lake. The nightmare that hit Bright Falls in 2010 was all because of his writing. And ever since then, pages of his stories are floating up from the lake, and monsters keep popping out. It's all him, Wake. And if we don't stop him, no one will.
Wake's evil doppelganger Scratch is the threat we're facing, not Wake. And I will stop him.
I've never heard of anyone called Scratch.
So they blame Wake and they don't trust Wake because most people that aren't, even people who are in, don't realize Scratch is technically a different entity.
Yeah, how would they even know to begin with?
Yeah, so it's not something you can blame him for.
Ilmo said the cult kills Taken. Is he telling the truth?
Surplus deer masks buy in bulk. We've got a floater, a Taken on the shore. Call the gang Yako. We are going hunting. Cult of the Tree. Keeping the town safe since 2013.
Ilmo is telling the truth about the cult. They really were fighting the Taken. We're on the same side.
Nightingale came back.
If the cult is killing Taken, then why did Nightingale turn into one?
Private party. Invitation only. Wrong time. Wrong place. Time to go, Yako. A job half done isn't done at all.
Nightingale became a Taken because the Bookers interrupted their ritual.
Yeah, like you said.
You know what's the worst part about it? Yako getting killed?
What?
He was the one who had kids.
Oh, really?
Yeah, remember the two goofy the twins that were wearing the mascot costumes?
Oh.
Yako's the one who's their dad. Also, based on Scratch's appearance of how he's covered and splattered in blood and pushed his hair back into the full mullet with the blood, including the blood in his teeth, I'm pretty sure when he like turned into the cloud and ran through Yako, he like ripped his throat out with his teeth. And then stole his motorcycle jacket for some reason. There's little mannerisms in Scratch that still show the goofy wackiness in him, but a lot of his mannerisms also feel a lot more like animalistic and jaded, and a lot of the fun for him is taken out of this. And I feel like that's definitely partially because of his own unique body getting destroyed in American Nightmare. Because he had an identical physical body that he could go and leave stuff with.
Sure.
Though he didn't have everything from Alan, which is why he was keeping him in loops and stuff. But then Alan destroyed his physical body, and so he was even trying harder to fuck with Alan.
Goal.
Yeah. Deduction of it.
Oh, there's still more to find out about the cult.
Yeah, you've almost got everything, though.
I'm gonna deal with the situation, Ilmo. But the town will need protection until we sort this out. I could use your help.
Right. I'll round up the gang. Whoever's left. We won't let these fucking monsters hurt any more of our people. will do my brother proud.
Thank you, Ilmo.
Rest in peace, Yako. Alright.
I'm so sorry.
So there isn't anything really to do out here other than if you're going to go loot for the supplies.
Where? The shoebox.
Well, like if you were to go get those cult boxes or whatever.
Oh yeah. No need to worry about that.
So what it is, Pig, is you have the final conversations with them, and you do the Lake House expansion from talking to Estevez. And if you do all that, it leads you to this is the end game moment.
Okay.
So what you got to do is go finish Alan's gameplay that you
Okay.
haven't finished yet.
So from here, go to Alan's.
Yeah. Go to Alan's, then go back to Saga's, and hit to the end of you'll be on the road to the final
It's empty.
part of the game.
There's nothing there.
I think you may be right. Might have been a mistake to come here.
Yeah, things are looking dour.
You're gonna need to go find that the mop bucket.
Alright, Alan time. Okay, it's been a bit.
Have you noticed his hair is different now?
I did. I noticed immediately.
Yeah.
Stop spinning with me. I want to see.
No. You'll see in cutscenes. Grabbing some medkits and flare gun ammo would be good.
Okay. Yeah, I remember the. It's flooding in here now.
You don't even have a skit on the TV this time.
Oh. We're just gonna talk.
Yeah, we're not having fun anymore.
We're just gonna talk.
He took off the sunglasses or the glasses and adjusted his suit.
I don't have time for this, so let's get over with. Tell me, was this all fake? A show?
No one said otherwise, Mr. Wake. It was to indulge you, but we can stop pretending now.
Masks come off.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I don't even think you know who's under your mask, but you know how to make things difficult for yourself. All these rules, endless, convoluted loops you insist on going through. You are so lucky, you know. There are so many people helping you. Armies of people. Myself. Your wife.
Alice. I need to get to her. She's in danger.
She is. Because of you. And so is someone important to me, someone you pulled into this. You keep opening doors. Peeking in. Reaching through to get what you want, and that puts you in my path.
I I don't know what you're talking about. I have to go now.
Maybe you will make it through this time. This has gone on long enough. This and our night springs. It was a nice distraction.
It's time someone gave me a straight answer here.
The next time we meet, the circumstances will be very different. And you would do well to return the favor by playing your part. Or stay out of my way, Mr. Wake.
Completely different type of conversation.
Yeah.
Before, Dora was fine with playing in with the talk show bit and kind of facilitating this charade with Wake. At this point, the masks come off. His mannerism and acting is a lot more like Mr. Hatch from Quantum Break as well. There's much more in character with that, which makes sense.
Yeah, we just leave. We just go outside.
So I want you.
We don't go outside.
You gotta go. You gotta go for the path from before. But I want you to listen to the Taken's voice lines more when you encounter them.
I couldn't get in. I was missing something.
Neighbor of the beast. Mr. Door. Is this new?
No, that's
No.
been there before.
Okay. Now, the last time we walked through here, we were chased by the Dark Presence. Ati!
Here is the light at the end of the tunnel. Jumalauta, that helped you glow, Tom. Mutta onward, set the granny in the snow. When the panic is biggest, the help is also near.
Dora didn't seem happy to see me this time.
Fearing the master is the root of wisdom. But don't let the game get you down. He's playing his role. Maybe put him in your films, Tom, like you have put me. Sehän olisi.
What films?
I'm a fan of your masterworks. There is Tom the Poet, my favorite, and Yötön Yö is the most famous one, of course. And is it true what I hear, that it's coming back to cinemas soon? Is there a bottom to this rumor?
Yeah, there's a couple movies coming back to the movie theaters. Every now and then they do that.
Yeah. I saw part 4 of Friday the 13th in theaters, so it was
Can you
great.
help me?
Well, plan is half done. You asked me to make sure you won't forget mikä se valokuva oli? The light pictures. The photos you artist wife took. They are waiting in the shoebox in the basement. What you leave behind, you find in front of you.
Okay.
I think it is very funny that he's like, "You're still Tom, but I recognize Alice, not Barbara." It's like, okay. Yeah, if I know no one's got me, I know my buddy Ati's got me.
We're back here.
So yeah, you got to get to the shoebox in the basement of the place you're in. So you got to go downstairs. Oh, look at the TV.
Something new?
It might. Yeah. There you go.
Oh, this is a different variation of a song we've heard before.
Yeah, it's a different variation of the some who say it loops forever.
Ati Yotanyo.
Oh. Yeah, you'll want to keep going.
Oh, the shoebox.
Yeah, but this isn't the shoebox. It's just want to grab items. You grab items. I take the flare ammo.
I already have some.
Okay.
You think I should have more?
Probably. Because you're not going to get any more guns. I'm pretty sure Alan has less guns. 'cause
Yeah,
he gets...
I already got the achievement for all guns.
To get to
Yeah, Alan gets less guns, but he has more abilities.
Zane would know where to find one.
To the hotel. Ah!
Yeah, you gotta kill this guy.
Hold
Don't
on,
forget
hold on.
you have a flare gun. The flare gun is basically your grenade launcher.
Thank you for waiting patiently.
Well, it's because you're on the border of entering the hotel, so they're a little confused.
Had I chosen to pursue the cult, or had they chosen me for some unknowable purpose? To be a demon, to sort the clues based on my interpretation, that which I observed. It was all a play. Shadows on the wall of the cave, an echo of the true events that happened somewhere else. Was I there to watch the shadows, or was I a shadow too? In a performance set up for someone else.
Okay. They're interrupting me, but I got it.
Zane's room, 665, was upstairs.
You gotta go talk to
Nobody
Zane.
would take me there.
Oh, he's in room 665.
Yeah.
He's the neighbor of the beast.
Yeah, Scratch is the beast.
Nice Springs? Oh.
Go do the conversation first.
Something told me Zane wouldn't be happy to see me this time.
This is one of my favorite cutscenes in the game.
I'm in control now. The second you try anything, I will shoot you in the head.
Come on in and listen, lost words you've been missing.